Shabbat Shalom, everyone. This week's portion, Tisah, is talking about one of the greatest sins of the Jewish people, the golden calf. And after the golden calf, Moses comes down and breaks the tablets, the first tablets, and goes up again, and God tells him, please make yourself the second set of tablets. And the question is, what's the difference between the first ones and the second ones? There are two different ways to approach God, to see his revelation here in this world. Either God reveals himself to humanity, or that people discover God. They literally, not literally, but they reinvent God, they invent God. Now there's a little bit of tone of heresy here. How can we invent God? It means that if we do not invent him, he does not exist. But here's the catch. God himself is static. Because if he's not static, if he was created or moving or has a decision, it means that he's no longer God. His form is changing. Something is changing in God. Therefore, the greatest philosophers like Maimonides hinted that God could be static. And the second assumption that we have is that God cannot dwell directly in this world because he is infinite. And infinite does not dwell within the finite. And our world is finite. So these two assumptions brought the great Kabbalists to tell us that we discover God. God exists, and we discover God in this world. We actually take him and bring him to dwell in this world. And therefore the first tablets represent the omnipresent. They represent God that wants to dwell in this world. But this world is hard to grasp and accept God. Hence, the sin of the golden calf. It's not only a sin that they get a punishment for, but this is the situation of the world. There's a world that there's a golden calf in, and therefore God cannot dwell in this world. His tablets cannot come down. As they make their way down from the mountain, they break. But then there's a second approach, and the second approach is that God tells Moses, I'm here in the world. You have to discover me. You have to create yourself a new set of tablets, divine ordained, but it's a calling to Moses to accept upon himself responsibility, to accept upon himself the obligation to discover God in anything that happens here in the world. And that's why he tells him, create yourself, sculpture yourself. In the Hebrew word is psol, which means to create a new set of tablets here in this world. Now this is a great take-home message. God, more than he needs us to believe in him, God wants to believe in us. He wants to see a world that we create, that he can dwell in. And therefore, God tells Moses, create yourself a second set of tablets. Shabbat Shalom.